Yo, 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 what's going on? Say Yons, it's your boy Jon Johnson coming straight out of KingSlayer Gaming. Baby, we coming at you with another MSF Marvel Strike Force video. This time around, the Frozen Festival has now launched in MSF. SLAYER is now available free to play. We're gonna go over the unlock, we're gonna go over the abilities as well as his kit. Also gonna test him out and go over a little bit of event math, talking about the controversy around this event. So if you're ready to get into it with your boy, make sure you're hitting up that like as well as the subscribe joint. Hit up the comment section, baby. I feel the community growing and I appreciate you. So if you're ready to get into it with your boy, let's get it.
Me are the original junglist from 19 what year, yeah, sir. Can't get to call them lock up. Freedom, youngster. There is no original more original than this.
All right, so let's just get right on into it, baby. We already have the Frozen Festival started, as well as the Snowy Spider Spectacle. So for the Snowy Spider Spectacle, that's what we're gonna be having to do to get SLAYER unlocked free to play. Looks like it is all about spending gold, spending incursion campaign energy, which you don't get a lot of, and you also have to earn event orbs themselves to get more and more points. However, the scoring is 1 point per gold spent in game, baby. So according to this, if you are going free to play and you got your free claim, the 5 SLAYER shards from that free claim, all you got to get is 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to get to milestone 8, baby. You got to get all the way to milestone 8 so you can get those 40 shards plus the 5 you already got to get the SLAYER unlocked. So hey, it looks like we only really need to get to milestone 6 because we already have 15 SLAYER shards. I spent some power cores, just wanted to get 1 orb so I can get a little bit of a head start. Right now I'm saving the power cores for when lizard drops, which looks like it's going to be any day now. So I just wanted to get into that. Oh, by the way, just before we get too deep into this video, I wanted to make sure that y'all knew about the last upload I did for the Nova prep. First of all, Scopley messed up, not me. I just want to put that out there, baby. Scopley decided that they were incorrect with the date that they originally had planned for the actual Nova event. So that's actually not going to drop until the 14th of December, not actually the 4th. So hey, it is what it is. We got to wait a little bit longer on that. But hey, the prep video is already out there. So now you got even more of a head start to get Nova. So hey, if you weren't sure if you were going to get Nova before, now you ain't got no excuse. Just saying, just letting you know. But let's get back to this event here. I just got to spend 12 million in game and then I can get enough to get SLAYER. So here's the thing. How are we going to spend gold in game? There's a few different ways. Obviously we can go with ranking up characters. That's also something that's going to be universally good, just because overall it's going to help out your rosters if you upgrade the characters that you do need. So that is something. The other option though is going into your supply store, and it looks like when you go over to the orbs, you can buy these frozen gear orbs, and that will actually help towards the milestone itself as well. So it just really depends on what you need. Most of us are going to be going for this augmented frozen gear just because we do need those mini uniques of the 16 and 17s. Just a no-brainer. Or honestly, the frozen ISO orb is not a bad orb either. Depending on where you are in the game, if you're already so far in the game that you already pretty much got your ISO figured out, this probably isn't the orb you want to touch whatsoever. For me personally though, I am not with it when it comes to the ISO. I definitely gonna probably be spending most of my gold here and here. Probably not gonna mess with over here with the 14 and 15 mini uniques. I kind of got that kind of figured out right now, but this is probably how I'm primarily going to be getting the unlock. So let's just go on in here, open up some frozen orbs. So it looks like if we can open up 3 million gold, we can open up 10 of these orbs. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I got 31 million. All right. And here's the thing. I got 31 million. Plus I'm also sitting with some gold orbs right now. And right now we're chilling with 126. So we got 126, and honestly, I might be able to get more if I finish off what I'm doing in DD5. So your boy, not to get off on too much of a tangent, but we just doing everything this episode, baby. I just want to show it to you, dog. So Superior 6, Sinister 6, the 6 have been killing it for me in every single game mode imaginable. I'm in I'm in Dark Dimension, and in Dark Dimension I'm messing with DD5, and I just was able to start DD5, and I honestly before had been stuck on this for like a month. I didn't really put too much effort into upgrading a character specifically for DD5 though, so it's not really anybody's fault but my own. But I will tell you, your boy upgraded Sin 6 fully. Okay, so Sin 6 is now all level 6, tier 16 or higher. And when I say 17, I'm talking about Craven. But I put those guys in here, baby. Look at this. Completely destroyed the first node. So now going forward, I won't have any problem cleaning up these couple of nodes, and then we'll get into the non-legendary city. And do believe I will be recording a whole series on Dark Dimension 5 because everybody's been playing DD6 and they're getting ready for DD7 with Mephisto. I am not there yet whatsoever, so I just want to be realistic, and I want to show my progress because there aren't a lot of other YouTubers out there that have the same level of power, you know, that we messing with right here, which means it makes it a little bit different for you to be able to come out and check. You can relate to it a little bit better, at least in my opinion. But that's going to be DD5. I'm running it with Sin 6 right now, and my Sin 6 team is having no problem running this. What I might end up also doing, if this team just completely obliterates it, maybe we'll throw SLAYER in here on episode and see what's up, depending on how high I can get his upgrade. You know what I mean? I've been saving up the training materials, and I'm pretty sure I can get him at least to level 85, but we will see how much gear I have to get him to that next tier as well. But what I'm about to do now is we're about to just get the SLAYER unlocked. So we're about to go in here. We're going to open up some orbs here. Let's spend 3 million gold. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we get a milli drop off of the teeth. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, cool. So we spent 3 million. We got to spend a total of 12 million so we can get the unlock. Let's spend another 3 million here. Let's go. Didn't get nearly as much that time. Let's switch it up now. Let's go to get some other orbs here. This gives us 6 million. So this will give us exactly the amount that we need so that we can get SLAYER unlocked. So let's see what we get. Some mini uniques, okay. Nothing really to write home about, nothing that I really needed. Like, I did need these for Doom, but Doom is already a T17 character for me, so I'm not looking to upgrade him anytime soon, but it is what it is. Either way, we're still chilling with 19 million on the gold joint, and then let's just get on right over here to get the unlock on SLAYER. We only needed to get to milestone 6, and we just did it, so let's claim all that. And we recruit SLAYER. Let's go, babies. Get it. You got the SLAYER unlocked, dog. Let's go. My man is looking pretty dope. I like the way they did design the character. We are extremely excited to see how this dude benefits our squad. So what I'm gonna do now is completely upgrade him as high as I possibly can, do all the ISO on him, get him as high as I can gear tier wise, and we're gonna jump right back in and we're gonna see how my man performs, and we're gonna go over the kit. Let's get it. Okay, baby, so here we are. SLAYER is leveled up as high as I can get him currently with the gear that I got. I got him to T16, level 85 out here, baby. My man is pushing 99. Ow, baby, and I'm chilling right now with SLAYER, and I also have a red star to put on my guy. Turns out that your boy spent quite a lot of gold to get this done. So let me just go real quick to show you guys where I am on the milestones right now. I'm already at 16. That means I spent 55 million gold already. look, I'll be real with you. For me, and we could just sit right here and talk about it before we really get into the kit of SLAYER. We could just talk about this event while it's here. People are not happy. Like, the community is not cool with the way this event went down. They told us that they weren't going to do any more of the hoarding events or anything like that. And then they just straight up went back on what they said. They ended up releasing this event, which is clearly helping you if you hoard it. Clearly, if you hoarded, you would have been able to go a lot further within this event. Currently, I hoarded about 120 something, almost 130 orbs, opened almost all of them. I still think I have like 82 or something gold orbs right now, and I'm still sitting at over 2 mil on my regular account, which I don't need to use. Like, I'm good spending gold. You know what I'm doing now? I'm hoarding again because the trust level is gone, bro. Like, all over Reddit, Marvel Strike Forces and Scopley in general has just been getting backlash because of the way this event went down. The way that they perceive to the player base is that, yo, we cool, you can open up all your orbs, we're not gonna be doing anything like that, we're not promoting hoarding at all. And then they brag about it in the blog post that's talking about, yo, this is the great things that we've done this whole year, you know, this is us patting ourselves on the back for providing y'all with non-hoarding events, just for the next event right after to be a hoarding event. Like, it just doesn't feel good to the player base. It just feels crappy. And now at the same time, if you didn't listen to Scopley and you knew that they were going to be on some bull, you would be where I am now, and that's just not fair. It's just not fair to the overall free-to-play player base. The whole player base is just not a fair feeling the way this event went down. And then they had to come out and say, yo, this is just a once in a while mechanic, like we're not going to be doing this all the time. And the fact that you had to post that out there means that you know that the player base don't like the way this is going down. Like, you know that this feels grimy, you know you're in the wrong here, but you just still pushing it out because you're still trying to make your bag. And I understand that. That's why I'm not tripping, because I know it's a mobile game, y'all do y'all thing, and we're not here to talk about, you know, scarcity, all that joint. We just here to talk about how the event is in game. And right now in game, if you hoarded, you be succeeding. That's just the way it is. I saw a Reddit post actually where my man went out and beat all of DD6, upgraded his entire Sinister Six roster, opened up all his, had to spend so much gold to do so, right? Because you got to upgrade characters continuously to get them through DD6. And he's left with just 600 or 600,000 gold. And now he's just stuck with that. What is he supposed to do? Feeling accomplished because he finally got the DD joint done. But now they release a gold spending event, and now my man has to take a back seat through the whole event to try to get SLAYER, and every amount of gold he gets has to be for this event? That sucks. Like, real talk, that sucks. So look, I just want to show y'all what it looks like if you do hoard, and if you hoard going forward, dog. Like, these are all the rewards I was able to just get in the first day round. I still have 5 more days left on the event. The event's only been out for like an hour. Like, it's, for me, it's only been out for an hour recording this, and I'm already at milestone 15 here. And that did help me get my 3rd star on SLAYER, which I'm about to use right now. And in the Frozen Festival, we're already at milestone 22 for the December events. And honestly, I was grinding this out specifically so I can get the training orbs, because I needed those to upgrade SLAYER. So look, I feel like this whole event is just not in the spirit of what they originally claimed, that how they were going to be moving going forward at MSF. As part of the community, I feel just not lied to, but swerved, and it just don't feel good. And the fact that I have to pick the word lie, and like that in itself is already a problem. Like, I just want to be real with you. So Scopley, y'all need to do better. That the way that this whole thing went down, it wasn't for me, it wasn't for the community, it wasn't with them in mind. It just wasn't. All right, baby, so let's just get the rank up real quick. We're gonna go over the kit for SLAYER. Nonetheless, we done though. We done spending gold for, unless I really need to. At least I know I'm done spending gold today. Like, we are gonna be done spending gold today. I'm gonna get my up to 2 million gold spent per day after the fact, because I still got at least 30 million gold in reserve and orbs. So I'm chilling on gold. It just sucks that they did this. So if anything, this should teach you, yo, Scopley is gonna be on this bull for the rest of the time continual. Yo, just hoard. Hoard to succeed. If you don't need it, don't open it. Period. Only use what you need and keep the rest, because they clearly are going to keep doing these type of events in going against their own propaganda and going against their own word every single time. They've ruined that trust with the community. At least that's what I feel. That's how I feel as a player. And that's the voice of a lot of people out there right now in MSF. We're happy to play the game, but yo, why you gotta beat our asses to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just rude. It's just rude. All right, so let's just take some of that negativity, put it towards some positive joint. We got SLAYER unlocked. We got him to tier 16. Let's go over his kit real quick, baby. Your man had to bust out a striker. This might change depending on if you guys, you know, have better suggestions out there in the comments. If we test this out and it's just not hitting like that, we will definitely remix it up. But for right now, let's just jump into the kit. So I got it to level 4. No T4s yet. I got to see what's worth T4ing before I jump on that. But yo, on spawn, he applies offense up to self and all Sinister 6 allies. I like that. If there's an enemy Spider-Verse, generate 1 ability energy for the self. That's pretty hilarious. All right. On self or ally crit, clear all vulnerable from this character. Wow. So if anybody on his team crits, he gets to clear his vulnerable. That's cool. Gain 20% armor, gain 20% damage. Sinister 6 gain armor as well as damage too. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, that's cool. And then with this one, on self or ally crit, clear all vulnerable. What did that change from? On enemy, clear all vulnerable from this character. On self or ally, clear all vulnerable from this character. Gain damage. I don't really understand what that changed. He already had that, but okay. He gains 10% damage. Sinister 6 gain another 10% damage. Okay, so he's helping the Sinister 6 overall hit harder. I like that. I like that. All right, let's see his next joint. Attack primary target for 270 piercing, another 100% drain. I like that. He's flipping 2 positive effects to it. Oh, okay. And he repeats the attack 1 additional time. That's why I wanted to make him a striker. Okay, and then he calls a Sinister 6 ally with the highest damage to attack the primary target. And this attack ignores defense up and it's unavoidable. Let's go. And if I T4 it, I get to call 2 Sinister 6 allies to smack. Oh, wow, that's pretty dope. I like that. I like that. All right, let's see a special. Attack all enemies for 250 piercing and flip offense up, evade, and speed up. Okay. If there are any Spider-Verse enemies, attack those enemies for 300 piercing instead. It gives another 50% damage. I like it. And it can be dodged. Okay. 50% piercing to all enemies. Apply defense up and deflect to all villain allies. That's pretty sexy. So that's definitely going to be something to want to T4 if you're going to run this character, because that defense up and deflect to self and all villain allies is definitely going to be needed for that squad. Rock'em and Psalm. Attack primary target for 50% piercing. Bonus attack 2 times 50% piercing. Apply offense up to a non-summon Sinister 6 ally with the highest damage that doesn't have offense up already. That's pretty sexy. And that's just the basic. So the basic is already doing more than the Craven basic. So that's pretty awesome. I will say overall with the kit, it's mid for me. We'll see how it plays out. The reason I say it's mid for me is because it's mid comparatively to Vulture's reworked kit and Mysterio's reworked kits. Like, both of those are just so disgusting that just reading these abilities based off of his kit, I'm not entirely blown away, but we'll see what's up. We will see what's up. Regardless, what he has going for him is he's Superior 6. The fact that he's Superior 6 means now he can turn on the other characters, being Vulture and Mysterio. If we didn't have Green Goblin Classic, like say we have nodes where non-legendary city, for example, then he can still turn on Mysterio as well as Vulture for that drain mechanic. So that's going to be pretty dope. All right, so we do have SLAYER upgraded to at least make him playable now. Let's go over into Cosmic Crucible. And I want to go up against an Infinity Watch team. And I want to try out our guy, SLAYER, and see what we rocking. So here's an Infinity Watch team right here. Fully upgraded Infinity Watch. I love it. Let's go in here with our Sin 6, and we are going to be replacing Mysterio here with our SLAYER. So what we're going to do here is get our Sinister 6. Okay, yep. And we're going to put in SLAYER. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap up this. I think what I'll end up doing is putting Doc Ock up front And then I'll put Spider Slayer in the back here to help out with the offense up here. So I think that'll be really helpful. So yeah, I think this would be, actually, you know what? Nah, I still think that's fine. That's fine. So let's go up against Infinity Watch here. Let's test out Spider Slayer and let's see what we can do, baby. Because I've been really excited to play with Spider Slayer. It's just that his kit hasn't completely blown me away. But maybe it's one of those hidden kits where it's just him being on that team, having that tag overall just builds on its own. So maybe something we're not looking at. So the great thing about Vulture is because we have the superior 6 allies and ooh, I like the way he looks. I like the way he's the size of him. I like that he's a full body robot. He's not just like small little tin can. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's get them speed down. Absolutely. Now, since they all have Safeguard, this is going to be great for our Green Goblin Classic because he's going to reduce their speed bar even more, and he's going to get some more buffs for our squad. I love it. And yeah, this Gamora is already almost, not Gamora, this Nebula is already almost taking the tank. And then we remove all of their revives. So once we take them out, that's a wrap. That's pretty huge. All right, so let's take Moondragon. I want to get her ability blocked, but we can't because they have the freaking immunity, which is fine. All right, so let's get our Shocker in here. I love it. Get the charged up on our guys. They still can't take a turn. Okay, so this is where Spider Slayer gets to go off. So he applies offense up to self and all Sinister 6 allies, attacks the primary target, and he gets the drain and flips 2 positive effects and negative attacks, and he repeats it an additional time. So he's going to flip 4 positive effects, which is pretty crazy. And then he also helps the one with the highest damage, which is going to be Vulture. Unless it's Kraven, because he's got some charges on it, but it should be Vulture, and it ignores defense up. Great, because this one has 4 instances of defense up. Let's go after Moondragon here. Okay, boom, boom. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, here's the saw. Here's the saw. Give him the saw. Give him the saw. Oh, but they got the death proof, but that's okay. We got the striker. We got the striker. Oh, and then they call him in. Okay, okay. And then the striker trade. Let's go. Okay, Spider Slayer. Okay, okay. He doing his thing. He doing his thing out here. So I could slow them down here, but I really want to give ourselves some ability energy for the squad and apply some more offense up to our Sin 6 allies. So that's what I'm going to do here. Get some more offense up, get some ability energy here. Oh, this is crazy. This is insanity right now. Okay, superior 6. I mean, even without Mysterio, having Spider Slayer there is still messing them up. Now, what the one thing Mysterio would be able to be providing is that blind, as well as his mirror images, being able to take away some of these positive effects for sure, you know what I mean? I don't think they might have been able to take turns if Mysterio was on the squad, but we'll see. A lot of that was retaliation and deflect, though, I can't front. So let's drain away their speed bar. Oh, yep, speed bar still gets drained away even if you dodge, buddy. All right, so now Green Goblin's turn. We are going to apply this to Homeboy over here. So let's mess his speed bar up. Green Goblin Classic, boom. Oh my goodness. It's just the damage that this team can do, and it's just because of all the offense ups. It's all those offense ups are really helping. Oh my goodness. Dude, he just threw a fastball over there. Okay, Gamora finally gets to take a turn here. Let's fast forward because she's gonna do her whole thing. She can't actually get through Goblin. That's fine. Hello. Let's see what's up now. Oh, and they almost took down Spider Slayer. They did a lot of burst damage and they really took it to Spider Slayer, but I think we're okay. Let's go with Kraven here. Oh wow, Kraven's just gross. All right, and then we can prolong these negative effects. I love it. Spider Slayer's turn now. Okay, and you have taunt, so I have to do this. We're gonna attack, but we attack all enemies. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see what this looks like. We attack all enemies? Okay, let's see. This is his special. What is he gonna do? Oh, what? Oh my, oh my God, Spider Slayer. And he's got the free, oh wow, that is crazy. Okay, cool. And you still have taunt. These animations for Spider Slayer are actually pretty cool. I can't front. All right, so now let's just go over here. We could just take out Nebula with all those death proofs though. That's the funny thing. Doesn't matter because we're strikers. Oh, this is great. Let's take him out. Easy work, easy work. She bled to death. And now we finish this off with our sexy Doc Ock. Let's go. Superior 6 ain't playing. All right. So that's interesting. I'm very curious to see how they perform without Vulture and Cosmic Crucible. They are geared already to counter Infinity Watch. So that wasn't necessarily the best. Well, if he was going to perform, that was the best way he was going to do it. Let's just say that. So that wasn't really the best as far as being able to test his struggle and things. Now, he did get knocked really low, but at the end of the day, that's also because he's only tier 16 and his power level ain't there yet. Trust me, when I get that next star on him and I get some T4s, we will be rocking him a little bit more, just because I do like the ability to attack multiple enemies with these 2 attacks here. That is pretty nice, but Mysterio can also do that. So you let me know in the comments how you feel after you get the Spider Slayer unlocked this month, how he's performing on your teams versus some of the original Sinister Six with the rework. I'm mid right now. I'm whelmed with his kit. I love his character overall. And I definitely will be using him, especially in those tech nodes when we have to have a full tech team. I can run the full Sinister Six team. They're all tech characters. We can run Vulture. We can run Doc Ock. We can run Spider Slayer. We can run so many other tech members. Yeah, like in general. Green Goblin Classic also counts as a tech member now. So there are just so many. And then we also have Mysterio. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got 5 members of the Sinister Six members that are all going to be tech characters. So that's going to help out a little bit. But let me know how you feel about this gold event. If this is something that really kind of you were looking forward to Spider Slayer, but now not so much just because of how much effort you got to go through spending wise to get the unlock. It is what it is, baby. I just want to let y'all know that this ain't me. I really don't understand what they're doing over here, bro, but it is what it is. But hey, if you enjoyed the content, checking out the Spider Slayer's kit, checking out what we were able to do with him, make sure you hit up those comments. Make sure you hit up that like button as well as that subscribe if you're new. I do MSF videos as well as pro wrestling content in general. So hey, if you're ready for more action straight out of your boy Jon Johnson, kicking it straight out of KingSlayer Gaming, until next time, you know what it is.